Good morning, everyone. So let me know in the chat box if you guys can hear me clearly. So if you guys can hear me clearly, let me know in the chat box. All right, someone said loud and clear. So other members, can you guys hear me clearly? So quickly, let me drop this link so other members will join up, and I will begin. All right, let me post the link so other members will join up before I begin. All right, salad. Like my baby. All right, salad. All right, let's stick up. Gonna be rough running, baby. Gonna live trading now. Then how many of you have taken a trade this morning already? How many of you have jumped on a buy or jumped on a sell already? Drop in the chat box if you have taken a trade, jumped on a buy or you jump on a sell already this morning. Just a minute, I'm gonna read your message. I'm trying to drop the link for other members to join. I'm trying to post it on another platform so other members to join up. Not edit now. What's it called? All right, so I'm gonna check out gold first. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the live. So the first pair I'm gonna check out now is gonna be gold. Let's see what we're having on gold, and then let's see what we can expect over the weekend. Hi, the chat. So if you are just joining, you are welcome. Always like the live, right? Like the live. If you're not subscribed, definitely you're gonna miss out on a whole lot of things. So subscribe as well. And how many of you have taken a trade this morning already? How many of you have jumped on a buy or jumped on a sell? Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Took a buy on gold. Been holding since Friday. Haven't closed. All right. Meaning you are in good profit on the gold. That's cool. I also predicted multiple buys. I gave you guys 3 entries on gold last week. All of them hitting full take profit. You guys saw it live. I did live like this, predicting that entry for you guys. Again, it's the 3 entries right here. I predicted it live in front of you guys like this. The win, we took every single one of them. Then we did hold to full take profit. Full take profit now would have given us a total of over 30 RR, almost 30 RR. That's like times 30 of what we are risking. That's 30x whatever we are risking. That would have been cool, but we took profits as it was moving up. Now, what can we expect this morning? Don't you have a physical class yet? No, I don't offer physical class. I don't think I'm even gonna do that, but I might consider it. But I don't offer physical class. Now, on gold, first thing I will do is to start from a monthly time frame. It's a new month. A month just started, so I want to see very likely what's gonna happen this month, right? What's gonna happen this month in a way that I'm able to take trade, make decisions. Now, this is the beginning of the new month. This is the new month, and if you notice, the new month just started with a very huge move to the upside because due to the war, the war that is happening now, that's what caused this very move, right? There was a huge buy on gold. Immediately market opened. I was watching it, just started pushing up. Now, what can we expect? From a monthly view now, we can expect price to come up, take out this high. Because it's a long week and it's going to be a swing high and it's going to be liquidity. So from a monthly view now, we can expect this gold to come up, take out this high. Right, so these are clarities on the monthly view. Then aside that level, another level can still pay attention to is going to be this low right here, which is a monthly key level below right here. So we can mark out both of that level. Someone said, yes, I'm a profit. I opened 0.01 lot size, left with $100 to pass my phase one. All right, it's not going to be you using the lot size. Calculate your risk. If you're risking 0.5%, at 0.5% per trade, you risk it. If you're risking 1%, you risk it. Right? So don't say I'm using 0.01 lot size or whatever. You go with percentage. Yeah, from Nigeria, good morning. Then somebody say I'm watching from Nepal. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon on your end. Then whichever way place you are watching from, then you are welcome. And if you are new, subscribe. If you are here, you are watching me now, like it. Right, like this live, and then let's go on. Now we have this level marked out on gold now. Then we have another high, this zone marked out on gold as the next draw on liquidity. Meaning gold price can go up, take out that high before it's gonna do anything sell or whatever. But that is what monthly time frame is showing us. Want to now see what the weekly time frame and then what the different time frame are saying before we start making decision. You can't just make a decision based off of that monthly view. It's a new month. That's why I decided to check out monthly to see what these different time frame are saying, so I can make a decision. Now, from a weekly view now, that's the long week. You can see how the long week rejected, and then we can expect price to take out that high as the nearest drawn liquidity. Then we're having this long week below right here as a possible, is a key level right here as a possible buy. So the monthly key level we had was this. The weekly key level we are now having now is this one at the top, this long week. So we marked out two possible buys. And now, until the price start coming down to reverse, that's when we can consider any of these possible buys. But whatever the price is doing, if it's going up, we're going to be looking for more of buys. Then if it start facing down, that's when we start considering it getting here or here for any reversal. Someone is saying, watching from US, bro, much love. Yeah, much love, bro. I know analysis, but I'm facing mindset and psychology. Yeah, it does affect every trader. Right, but at least I'm able to handle mine, control mine most of the time. So just learn how to control yours. It's cool. It's not that difficult anymore, right? Which with the way I control mine is not that difficult. The way I thought it was. Overall, you can also control yours. Very likely before the end of the live, towards the end, I'm going to talk on it. So from daily view now, there's no much, nothing much. From daily, this level from weekly key level is a breaker block right off of daily. You can mark out this black candle as a breaker block right here. So that's what daily time frame is showing us, form of a swing level. Then nothing much right here again. So let's now see how it looks on a much lower time frame. What am I doing? Trying to scale to start seeing what this different time frame is saying in order for me to know what I'm gonna do, decision I'm gonna make, and everything. Someone said use GPT and read trading in the zone to improve. ChatGPT will help you. Just for you to, I'm going to talk on it before the end of the live. It's just for you to work on your, identify what your major challenge is, why your emotion is coming in, right? Is it that you are afraid of taking your setups, you make money, the next day you lose everything back? Identify it, right? Then you start working on that. I'm going to talk on it. I'm not, let me just do analysis first. Now, on gold, this was what I saw when I was doing analysis earlier today. We can expect more buyers as it's going up now. We can expect more push to the upside, more buy continuation. If you watch closely from this 2 hour time frame view, we're having this 2 hour time frame order block right here. I saw this pretty much today when I was doing analysis, observing what can happen. We're having this 2 hour time frame order block right here. And if you watch, it has this level, this high right here, which is gonna be a draw on liquidity for a possible sell. This is a possible sell level, and this high can be a draw on liquidity for this very sell. So what can we expect? That can be a reversal zone. So we're gonna expect buy to happen. Why did I mark this out? Because it's an order block. Because this is an order block from a 2 hour time frame, then I can expect price to get there and then start selling from there. It's a possible reversal, as you guys are saying. It's an order block, form of a key level. This price is going up now. Once we go to our entry time frame, we won't go there and start looking for sell, but rather we'll be looking for buy. But since we are buying, where can we expect it to get to before any retracement? And that order block now can be our most preferred level for the reversal. So I'm going to pay attention to that for a possible reversal. Very likely price getting there, giving a change of character, then we'll look for sell. Overall, let's go to our entry time frame and then look for buy. Let me drop this. This is where I can expect sell to happen from. Then maybe sell to take out this low. Very likely this is another swing low. Sell and then take out this low. You guys saw how I'm doing this analysis now, right? It's no big deal. Just simply what the price is showing us. Even that white code. This one is not charging it. Use this mouse yesterday. Use them. No charge on. I don't know how to charge on. It's plug on. Plug on. Plug on. Those ones are not charging it. Ah, just check. Is it okay? Now, like I was saying, this is a swing low. We can expect price to take out. Very likely. High chance that price is going to take out this swing low right here. So we can expect a sell and then take out this swing low. Why am I saying it's going to likely take out this swing low if it starts dropping now? Because this is a zone which can act as liquidity for this key level from weekly and also from daily time frame. So we can expect that zone for a drop on gold. And if this, we're going to expect is a drop from this very zone, I'm going to prefer entering with a change of character. So I'm going to pause this then so you guys can know where I'm expecting a reversal to happen from. Then if it drops, very likely drop to this very zone, then very likely still start buying. Drop from there, get here, then continue the buy or whichever one. But whichever zone we are going to take it from will be entry with confirmation because it's from a higher time frame. Right, this type of opportunity now, like, you're going to see them giving you about 800 pips stop loss, even more. Right, so we're going to enter with confirmation. Possible sell zone on gold. So we enter with a choke. Now, since we now have a zone, we're expecting price to get to at the top. What are we gonna do? Look for buys, right? It's going up clearly. Gonna look for buy. Today I was already active checking for setups, but there weren't any much setup. So it's gonna now be we looking for the buy now. Let's see if we're gonna find any opportunity. If there was opportunity, I've been active literally from since 2 a.m. So there wasn't any setup. I was just watching. Then no no big deal. Now from 1 hour time frame, we have this 1 hour time frame long week form of an order block right here. You guys are seeing what I'm marking out this long week. So I'm gonna mark it on my box. So this is a buy level we are currently having right here. Now we can expect a buy continuation buy to happen from there. But let's see how it looks on a lower time frame, and then let's see how we're gonna take that very trade. So from lower time frame now, 15 minutes, you're gonna notice that we have another order block right here. This very black candle. You have to pay attention to every single thing the price is showing you. They didn't just form, they are price action. They are what you should use to predict, right? That's what they formed. So this is a black candle right here. And why am I considering that? Because this one now is closer to price, and price hasn't mitigated it. The black candle is right here, and this black candle is an order block. You know that it's close to price, right? It's close, and this movement didn't mitigate it. So we're gonna consider from that very zone. Then we can easily say we are gonna have our stop loss below this low. So this one is closer to price. This POI right here, this one can be the liquidity. It has a break of stroke to the upside, which is the strategy I trade, and I'm gonna join a buy from here. You guys know I don't just come here, mark out to say buy gold now or sell gold now. We analyze it together, give you guys different view, different possibility. Then if there's an opportunity, we'll also take it. Just help me. No, yeah. I'm not using it again. So this is what we can expect on gold. Earlier today there wasn't much setup, so if there was an opportunity, definitely I would have posted, but no much opportunity was present. So we're gonna take a buy on gold from here, stop loss below this very low, then targeting our possible reversal zone as our take profit. So this is giving us almost 4 RR. Right, this is giving us almost 4 RR right there. So it's a cool setup. I'm gonna drop it for you guys now. So we'll set our limit order and then patiently wait for that. I'm trying to post the other gold I dropped before on my WhatsApp. Then I'm gonna having this current buy I'm currently predicting now. We have to have our you notice something. You can have your stop loss below the actual order block I marked out. Right, you can have your order block below the order block I marked out right here. You can see it right here, like this. So it's gonna give you up to 6 RR. Overall, just to make sure we don't get stopped out, since I'm gonna drop it as a public signal, I'm dropping it for everyone. We don't want to get stopped out and then it start going up. That's the reason I'm having my stop loss right like this. Still giving us 4 RR. Still a good return on the risk. So that's the reason. No big deal. My stop loss is big. Me personally, I can take the trade and then have my stop loss like that. But since it's a public signal, we don't want to get stopped out and then the move will happen. You know, it can decide to take out this low. It can decide to take out this low as liquidity, and then it will continue the buy. Take out that low before the buy. So we don't want to get stopped out off of that price action. So you guys got my reason now. So this is where we are buying from. And I'm gonna post this right now. How many of you are having the same setup on gold? How many of you saw the same opportunity on gold? It is a current opportunity. How many of you have seen the same opportunity? Hopefully this is a good trade, and then hopefully it comes back to activate us and then go up in profit. Someone said, good morning. It's a new week to learn something new. It's a new week to learn something, yeah, but you need to make money. You know, you're learning, yeah, I know. You need to make money. You've been learning for, I mean, how long have you been trading? You've been learning, so you start making money. Then, all right, same view on gold, same view on gold. All right, that's cool. You guys know how I trade, so many of you are gonna see it. How many pips are we risking? We are risking about 320, 25 pips, 325 pips. But if you have your stop loss below this other block, like I said, it's gonna be like 20 pips stop loss. 20 pips stop loss from here, 300 and something pips stop loss from this other point. You guys got my reason, right? I didn't just make my stop loss like that. I gave you guys my reason. So gold buy 325 pips. So you know you have to go over calculate your risk and then know the lot size. The lowest, if you use any lot size now, the lowest risk on this very trade will be about $33 risk. So if you are not okay risking $33 now, then you have no business taking this very trade. That if you are not okay risking 30 $32 $33, you should be taking this very trade because that's the lowest risk on this very trade. So hopefully let's see how it plays. Hopefully it comes back. That's the only thing that is happening with gold now. Because of the war that is happening, that's the reason for this. For the push to the upside. So hopefully it comes back first before the buy continues. Then once it gets here, we're gonna wait for a change. I'm not gonna just jump on a sell. We're gonna wait for a change of character before we enter for any sell at that very level. So this is what I'm having on gold. Hopefully it activates today, then we hold till tomorrow and then we hit take profit. Hopefully we'll make money off of this. And let's move on to BTC. How many of you call this BTC sell? How many of you call this BTC sell? Respond. You guys can see it right here. Let me see if I have the setup on this laptop or it's on my tab. Then, like I said, always react to my message right here on this Telegram. Right, you guys are much right here. Always react to the messages. Now, let me see if I posted, if I have the setup right here, because I know I took the sell. But let me see if I have the setup. Okay, it's on my tab. This was a buy on the BTC I took yesterday. It was a personal trade. I didn't post it for you guys. Right, it was a personal trade. I took it myself. I posted this. Notice something, right? Are you guys with me? Notice something. This buy I thought I didn't post it. This very buy I took right there. Notice what I dropped on the Telegram. And even for my students, I told my student that I didn't post it. It was a personal trade. Notice it right here. This is the buy. Right, I said I chopped BTC it alone. It was a personal trade. You guys saw. Now, when I was scanning through my Telegram, seeing trades we had this week, I noticed that I posted that BTC re-entry. I posted it. I thought I didn't post it. So clearly, those of you that paid attention, those of you that saw it, also made money from it. But later, I guess that later said we should delete it because it missed entry the first time. But I saw on Telegram yesterday, I was going to drop the message, but I just relaxed. So notice, I'm no longer even, how should I put it? I'm no longer even able to eat alone again. You guys know, you guys are gaining a whole lot of things from what I know about the market. Notice it. Notice the BTC re-entry. BTC re-entry on the 25th of February. You can notice the setup right here. And that's the ESA setup that came to activate right here. So I posted it, but I thought I didn't post it. What about breaker blocks? Saw the same setup, caught the sell. That's perfect. I caught the sell is an it alone. I didn't even drop this. I took it personally myself. Currently on the BTC sell. That's cool. That's great. I have a question. Good morning to you, or choke in which time frame. Change of character is always going to be present from 15, 5 minutes, 30 minutes time frame. Those are the ones I pay attention to. If you are just joining, always like the live, and then on BTC now we can expect more sell. Let me give you guys what I'm expecting on BTC. This is a personal trade. If you know how I trade, my students, many of them caught the same sell, right? Even this other buy, they caught it. So know how I trade, learn from my YouTube video. You don't need to pay me for mentorship. Only when you need my complete guidance, that's when you start coming from a mentorship, right? You don't need to pay me for mentorship. I'm doing this live every morning so you guys can easily go over, start understanding how I go about it. It's working for me. You guys are seeing it. I'm doing it live multiple times. Right? I don't go live today and then go stuff if I lose trade. So you guys are seeing it. So understand what I'm doing and then start replicating it. Now on BTC, we can expect more drop. Notice I started from daily, but let's see overall what we can expect this new week. It's a new week, so what can we expect? Now, BTC market has been kind of bearish, but over the past how many weeks, it was doing some buy, but later it's always ending to be a bearish candle. Do some buy, end up becoming bearish. Do some buys, just like that. But this candle now, you can expect more bearish move because that's what possibly can happen, right? But where can we join the sell, or where can we expect that sell to happen from? So from this weekly view, we're having two key levels. We're having this weekly key level right here, this very one right here, this long week around here. Then we're having another one at the top right here. So having these two key levels on a weekly view. So that's what weekly time frame is saying for possible reversal, for possible sell if it start buying. So let's now see what daily time frame is also showing us. From daily time frame, now this was where I caught this sell from. This was a daily time frame key level right there. Then should be able to catch this, right? Someone said, how many years of experience do you have, brother? I'm 2 years in the game. 2024, that was when I started.